Wouldn't it be great if life was always easy and we never made mistakes? But that's not how life works. Left to our own devices, we all mess up sometimes. That's why wise people like Marcus Aurelius and General Mattis have what they call epithets for the self, or flat-ass rules. They mean knowing what you believe in and sticking to it no matter what. They say you should draw a line for yourself and never cross it. Stoicism is a philosophy that gives us guidelines to live by. The Stoics, who were ancient Greek and Roman thinkers, believed that life is complicated and tiring. So they came up with rules to help us stay on the right path. These rules remind us not to let the complications and challenges of life make us forget our high standards. In this article, we'll go over 12 Stoic rules for life. It's a long read, so you might want to save it and come back to it later. You can read it all at once, or use the links to jump to the parts you're most interested in. Rule 1. Own the morning. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, emphasized the importance of starting the day with purpose and intention. In his famous work, Meditations, he wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I have to go to work as a human being. I'm going to do what I was born for. Or is this what I was created for? To huddle under the blankets and stay warm.'" This quote reflects the Stoic principle of taking charge of your mornings. Instead of succumbing to laziness or the comfort of staying in bed, Aurelius encourages us to remind ourselves of our purpose as human beings. By embracing the day with a sense of duty and responsibility, we align ourselves with the Stoic idea of living in accordance with nature and fulfilling our potential. To own the morning means to start the day with a routine that sets the tone for productivity, mindfulness, and purposeful action. It involves establishing habits that promote physical, mental, and emotional well-being, such as exercise, meditation, reflection, and goal setting. By taking control of our mornings, we set ourselves up for a day of purposeful living and personal growth, in line with Stoic philosophy. Rule 2. Only focus on what's in your control. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of focusing only on what's within our control. In his teachings, he stressed that the chief task in life is to distinguish between things that are within our control and things that are not. In his famous quote, he said, "The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I actually control." This idea is particularly relevant when it comes to owning the morning. By identifying what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we can start our day with clarity and purpose. Instead of worrying about external factors such as the weather, traffic, or other people's actions, we focus on our own choices and behaviors. By applying this principle, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience, regardless of the circumstances we may face. We take responsibility for our own lives and empower ourselves to live with greater wisdom and purpose, in alignment with Stoic philosophy. Rule 3. Don't suffer imagined troubles. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, pointed out that much of our suffering comes from our imagination rather than from actual events. In his quote, "We suffer more from imagination than from reality," he highlights the tendency of the human mind to create scenarios that cause us distress, even when those scenarios may never come to pass. This idea is crucial for owning the morning because it reminds us to focus on the present moment and not let our imaginations run wild with worries and anxieties about the future. By staying grounded in reality and focusing on what is within our control, we can prevent unnecessary suffering and approach each day with clarity and peace of mind. When we own the morning, we start our day with a clear understanding of what we can and cannot control. By letting go of imaginary fears and anxieties, we free ourselves to focus on the tasks at hand and make the most of each moment. This aligns with Stoic philosophy, which teaches us to live with wisdom, resilience, and inner peace. Rule 4. Treat success and failure the same. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, often emphasized the importance of maintaining equanimity in the face of both success and failure. This quote reflects his wisdom in handling both praise and criticism with humility and detachment. It's a reminder to stay grounded and not let external events affect our inner peace. To accept it without arrogance. When success, praise, or any form of recognition comes our way, Aurelius advises us to accept it with humility. Rather than letting it inflate our ego, we should acknowledge it with gratitude, recognizing that it is often the result of external factors as much as our own efforts. To let it go with indifference. Similarly, when faced with criticism, failure, or any form of negativity, Aurelius advises us to let it go with indifference. By not allowing ourselves to be affected by external opinions or events, we can maintain our inner peace and focus on what truly matters. Rule 5. Just do one thing every day. Taking small steps every day can lead to significant improvements in your well-being. Whether it's exercising for just 15 minutes, practicing gratitude, learning something new, or doing a random act of kindness, these small actions can have a big impact over time. Consistency is key. Even though each individual action may seem small, collectively they contribute to your overall well-being and personal growth. As Zeno said, well-being is attained by little and little, and nevertheless is no little thing itself. So, focus on doing one thing every day and watch how it adds up to a happier and healthier you. Rule 6. Make beautiful choices. Epictetus beautifully captures the essence of personal growth and character development with his words, "If your choices are beautiful, so too will you be." This profound statement reminds us that our character is shaped by the choices we make. By consistently making beautiful choices, choices that are ethical, kind, and aligned with our values, we not only improve ourselves, but also enrich the world around us. It serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of mindfulness and intentionality in our decision-making, ultimately leading to a more beautiful and fulfilling life. Rule 7. Constantly ask, is this necessary? Marcus Aurelius's words urge us to practice mindfulness and discernment in every moment of our lives. By asking ourselves, is this necessary? We can cut through the noise of distraction and focus on what truly matters. This simple question helps us prioritize our actions, thoughts, and emotions, leading to a more intentional and purposeful life. It encourages us to let go of what is unnecessary and to channel our energy into what is truly essential for our well-being and personal growth. Rule 8. Love your fate. Epictetus suggests that rather than seeking to control every event, we should desire things to happen and accept them as they unfold. This shift in mindset reduces stress and anxiety by fostering acceptance and adaptability. By letting go of our need for events to align with our desires, we can find contentment regardless of the outcome. It's about focusing on our actions and intentions rather than fixating on specific outcomes. This philosophy encourages resilience, flexibility, and inner peace. Ultimately, it's a reminder that we can't control everything, but we can control how we respond to what life throws our way. Rule 9. Speak with the dead. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, received cryptic advice from an oracle in his youth. To live the best life, you should have conversations with the dead. This enigmatic guidance hints at the Stoic practice of contemplating the wisdom of those who have passed away, By reflecting on the lives and teachings of those who came before us, we can gain valuable insights into living a virtuous and fulfilling life. This practice allows us to learn from the experiences and mistakes of others, guiding our own journey toward wisdom and contentment. Rule 10. Be tough on yourself and understanding to others. Be tough on yourself and understanding to others reflects the Stoic principle of self-discipline and compassion. It encourages maintaining high personal standards while extending empathy and kindness to others. By holding ourselves accountable and striving for self-improvement, we cultivate resilience and growth. Simultaneously, showing understanding and compassion towards others fosters positive relationships and a sense of community. This balanced approach promotes both personal development and harmonious interactions with those around us, leading to a more fulfilling and virtuous life. Rule 11. Turn obstacles upside down. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, illustrates the Stoic idea of resilience and adaptability. Our inward power, when it obeys nature, reacts to events by accommodating itself to what it faces, to what is possible. It needs no specific material. It pursues its own aims as circumstances allow. It turns obstacles into fuel. As a fire overwhelms what would have quenched a lamp, what's thrown on top of the conflagration is absorbed, consumed by it, and makes it burn still higher. This metaphorical comparison encourages us to turn obstacles into opportunities for growth, allowing challenges to fuel our inner strength and determination. It's a reminder to approach adversity with resilience and adaptability, transforming setbacks into stepping stones for personal development and success. Rule 12. Remember, you are dying every day. Seneca's reflection: this is our big mistake, to think we look forward toward death. Most of death is already gone. Whatever time has passed is owned by death, is a profound reminder of life's impermanence. He urges us not to fixate on the future, but to recognize that each passing moment brings us closer to our inevitable end. By acknowledging that we are dying every day, we are prompted to live with greater purpose and intention. Seneca challenges us to make the most of the time we have, to seize the present moment, and to live fully. This perspective encourages us to prioritize what truly matters, to cherish our relationships, and to pursue our passions. It's a call to embrace life's fleeting nature and to find meaning in each day we are given.